Goalie instead looking. Passes it off to the right side. That's 21. Isabel Wright controlling the ball, looking for center. Not seeing it. And the contra foul in center. Contra foul is just the water polo term for offensive foul. They're both live with the 3-on-2 counterattack. Passing it middle. Pass just a little high, and 2 White couldn't control it. Dart comes up with it instead. This is awesome. Jacqueline Taylor with the ball on the left side. Ashley Larson working in center. Sealing, finding space. White having to drop back on her. Rasmussen attacking, puts the ball in the water and passes it up top to Isabel Wright. She can shoot if she wants to. Instead, she passes it off to the corner with 3 seconds left and puts the ball right over the goalie's head. That is 19, Sarah Walton, with the last second shot. She had no other choice, and she finished. White takes a timeout, their first of the game, to talk things over here, figure out how they can slow down the Dark team and pick things up themselves. Each team is allowed 2 timeouts, 1 full timeout, which is what White is taking here, and 1 30-second timeout, which is usually just used to advance the ball or make quick substitutions. White seems to be very calm in their team huddle. They're not overreacting. They're experienced players, and they've been here before. They're just going to come out with a plan and continue to play hard. Although Utah is the only state sanctioning water polo right now, in the before times, before COVID, California is a hot spot for water polo. On average, these teams will end up playing likely 4 to 5 times as many games per year as our local teams here. So it is great to get some experience against some great teams, and that's what we're watching today is a great game. Goalie takes the ball at half tank to the right side, number 3, Neve Courtney, who passes. And an early exclusion call on number 12, Brooke Horton. Nice drive by number 5. Asks for the ball but doesn't get it. Instead, Neve attacks, gives it back to number 4, who slides it in. The whole team is going to slide right here. And they get a goal. Number 8, White, their power shooter, with a strong shot from the middle on the power play. That completes the hat trick for Molly Glad. Puts them within 3. Let's see if White can generate some momentum off that. Dark with the ball. Looking for the 4-5 side, getting it down there. Center holding. 12, Brooke Horton trying to drive. Instead, a contra foul. We've seen quite a few of those this game. That one called for holding the suit is what the referee signaled. Ball to the right side. Courtney controlling it. Gives it to number 6, but she didn't see it coming, and the goalie did, so she takes it. White on the attack. Game's going a little slower now than it was in the beginning. That's to be expected. This is a tough game, and these players are tired. Goalie gives the ball to Isabel Wright at the 3. Just with 20 seconds left in their shot clock. Horton takes the ball on the 4 side. Looking, brings it over to the 1. A lot of space there for Jacqueline, but she loses it with the great steal from Neve Courtney. Good anticipation, great body position there. Ball outlet to the deep left. They've got space in center. She's got time. She's got room. But instead, a great defensive save by Rachel Dalton. She swam the entire length of the pool to steal that ball. Good effort from her. Dark in control of the ball. Goalie has it. Oh, and a soft pass from the goalie. Number 4 steals it. Number 10 earns the exclusion. She puts the ball in play. She gets it back. And she finishes the shot. That's 4 White, Aubrey Anderson. That's a great effort there by number 4, Aubrey Anderson, with the steal, earning the exclusion, finishing the shot all by herself. Goalie's going to be wanting that one back. There was no reason for that pass. And another steal by White. Neve Courtney with the anticipation, sprinting up the pool, passes it to the other side, attacking, faking, hesitating, but then finishing the shot. And that's 3 quick ones in a row for 6-8 as they look to be in control of they have all the momentum right now. And we're going to take a timeout from the Dark team. Six-8 showing a little more life in their step here in their huddle. They're excited. Playing good is exciting, and they are. They have all the momentum right now. Let's see what Kearns is going to do. Head coach Seth Hughes talking to them, organizing their defense. Let's see what they do to come out and stop this momentum. Really, it's the defense. 6-8 with steal after steal after steal, each one of them leading to a counterattack and a goal. Dark's going to have to do a little bit better controlling the ball out of this timeout if they want to put a cap on this run here. Let's see what Dark has here out of the timeout. Timeout is a great time to organize yourselves and run specific plays to get your better players into good shooting positions. Let's see what Dark does. Goalie has the ball, passing it to the 3. A lot of movement here on the wings from the 1-2 side. And instead, another contra foul. Once again, I don't agree, but I'm not the one with the whistle. I did not see what was called there. Instead, White with another opportunity to tie the game here, passing it to she's wide open but drops the pass, bobbles the ball, but regains control of it. Good effort there. Foul, ball to the middle, she's got space, she attacks and puts it over the top of the cage. Great opportunity there to tie up the game, instead misses the shot, and Dark will look to close out this quarter, still up 1. We've got space in center, and the exclusion call on number 3, Neve Courtney. I believe that's her second of the game. Passing it out to Camilla, but she's on the wrong side of the pool. And they will let the quarter expire. Because they were up at the end of the quarter, they will also be up at the beginning of the quarter. And if they win the sprint, they'll be able to go and set up, and they'll have the power play for the remainder of the time. But if White wins the sprint, their player is allowed to come in immediately, and they will be at even strength. I would have liked to have seen Dark taking a shot there, but instead they played it safe, and they'll try to win the sprint and start the 4th quarter on a power play. One quarter left here in what's been a tight contest. Local team Kearns leading 6-8 club, started by Tony Azevedo, 9-8. A great effort by the local team here. We don't often get to play against this level of competition. White lining up with 5 girls, as they will have to have 1 in the exclusion box. 6 lining up Dark lining up with all 6. We've got number 6, Rachel Dalton, swimming off again against number 2, Anna Piper. Anna Piper won the sprint in the first 2 quarters, but Rachel Dalton took the 3rd quarter. We'll see what happens here. I'm sure if Dark wins, they'll want an immediate timeout so they can go set up their power play. Referee has the ball. We're ready to start. He checks the players. And he blows the whistle. White with maybe an early start there, but the refs didn't see it. Apologies, the ref did. And so Dark will take control of the ball. Dark asking for a timeout, and they get it right away. So they will be able to set up with no time off the clock. Dark making a quick substitution to put one of their left-handed players in. That makes a big difference. Over there on the far side of the pool, left-handed players just have a better angle to shoot from. So making a quick substitution here to get the players in the right spots. Goalie will take the ball. We've switched back to Riley Humphreys here to finish the game. Passing up to number 11, Camille Graham. Down to Brooke at the 5 side. Gets up high to get the pass. Camilla with the quick pass over to number 2, Shelby Hawes. Back up to Camilla. Back down to Brooke on the 5. Back up to Camille. Lots of ball movement here. Shelby with the ball, looking, sliding. Over to Brooke for the cross pass, and a great block by the goalie. She read that one coming all the way across the pool. It was great ball movement and a good opportunity for Dark to put another one on the board, but instead the goalie reads it and blocks it. Number 2 advancing the ball. That's Ava Piper, their speedster, getting the foul. Lots of space in center. They put it there and they kick it out to the 1. She's got space. She'll take the shot and hit it off the bar. But regaining possession, and that should be a shot clock reset. Anytime you shoot the ball, the shot clock automatically resets. So White, with the new shot clock, advancing the ball, Dark giving them too much space. And number 5, Emily Cloherty converts. Different types of shooters in that game. You have power shooters, which number 8, Molly Glad, certainly is. But number 5, with not as much power on the shot, but excellent placement, putting it just over the reach of the goalie's arms. Number 11 with the foul, Ashley Larson working in center. She's got position. They give her the ball. She makes the strong side turn again to the left hand, and a penalty. Another huge effort by Ashley Larson. Those moves are not easy to make, and she's made 2 here this game. This time, instead of scoring the goal herself, earning the penalty, Camilla Hatch will swim up to take the shot, try to go for her 5th goal of the game. And let's see if the lucky lefty can put another goal on the board for Kearns. Waiting for the referee to signal. And here comes the shot. And the goalie saves it. Great anticipation there by the goalie. Camilla put it a little bit low into the goalie's reach, and she got it. Maybe a sign of fatigue there. She's played hard and played most of the game. That matters. Foul on the 4 side. 4 with the ball, looking. No pass there. Good defense by Kearns. They put the ball down to the 5. Trying for a ball side drive, but Ashley Larson cuts it off. Mallory helps back in center. Another foul. Number 2 has the ball. 6 seconds left. Shot. Nothing else to do there. Not a great shot, but she had to take it. And now Kearns has the ball. Oh, a miscommunication by Dark leaves number 6 wide open, but Kearns doesn't see her. Instead, they'll take the ball at the 2, pass it over to the 4-5 side. Camille Graham in control now, deep in their own backcourt. 12, Brooke Horton with the ball, puts it into Camilla. The lefty works for her shot, steps out, and puts the quick one over the goalie to the left corner. 5th goal of the game for Camilla Hatch, and she puts Kearns up 10-9. And we're back. White starting with the ball. Advancing quickly. They're down 1 with only 3.5 minutes left. They've got to score 2. Good defense there on the ball, putting it into center, and the backhand shot, but Riley sees it coming and blocks it. Now has the ball up and is looking. Backhands, they're a fun shot to take. They look fancy, but they are hard to aim, as we saw there. Inside water there with Camilla. She turns it in and earns the exclusion. What a great effort. She looks to pass it up, and she does. Camille Graham in control with the ball now. Camilla will try to get back on her side of the pool. Brooke with the ball, looking, back up to Camille. Looking over to Jenna at the one side. Back up to Jacqueline Taylor. Again over to Camille Graham. Over the top. White swims for it and recovers. An opportunity to go up 2. Instead, turns into a turnover, and White is in control, coming the other way, swimming hard. Dark seems to be a little hesitant to shoot on those power plays. Number 2 advancing the ball. She's got space. She shoots. Great save by goalie Riley Humphreys, and it goes out of bounds. As I said earlier, if a field player from the defending team tips it and it goes out of bounds, the ball goes to the defense. But if the goalie tips it, it remains with the offense. So White in control with the ball here. Passing it to number 2 on the fore side. Earns the foul. She has the ball in her hand. She's looking. Passes it to their shooter, number 8, Molly Glad. She puts it into center. Works for the shot. Turning. Passes it out to the 1 for the shot. Tries to sneak it under the corner, but Riley Humphrey shuts it down. Swims it out to safe water. She has the ball up. She's looking. Coach instructing them to slow it down here as they are up 1. And it is more of a concern for them to control the ball safely. So Camille Graham earns the foul. Passing it to Camilla. Neve tries to steal the ball. That would have been her 4th steal of the game, but Camilla regains control. Puts it to Brooke at the 5. Nobody to pass to. Izzy back up to Camilla. And with no time left on the clock, Camilla dumps the ball instead. Dumping the ball is a good way to end the possession if you're in no position to shoot. It eats time off the offensive shot clock. White with a counterattack opportunity, instead passes it out. Dark regains position here defensively. White with some space, and for White puts it away on the left side, tying up the game once again. That is number 4, Aubrey Anderson, with her 2nd goal of the game. And we've got a tie game here with 1:40 left to play. This is exciting. Camille with the ball. And the steal! The steal by number 5, Emily Cloherty. Neve Courtney on the counterattack, swimming hard, finishing hard, and 6-8 goes up by 1, 11-10 with 1:30 left to play. White team pressing hard here, looking to get another steal and earn themselves another possession. Dark better come up with some offense quick. They put it into Ashley Larson, their big center, and she takes too long with the ball this time. White crashes down and steals it. 1:15 left to play. White in control with the ball. They'll take their time now. Dark team will need to play some aggressive defense here. And they're covering center, but leaving number 8. Not a smart decision, as number 8 puts it away and puts White up 2 goals with 1 minute left to play. A lot of energy in the stands here, as you expect to see from tight games like this. 1 minute left. Foul on the left side. Neve Courtney aggressively going for the ball. Jacqueline Taylor regaining control of it, puts it in play, advances. She's live. She can shoot if she wants. And instead she puts it into center, Ashley Larson, who will finish the shot. Strong move. She had a defender crawling all over her, but she didn't care. She scored anyways. White will be very cautious with the ball here, and they call a timeout so they can spread themselves out the pool and try to run out some clock left. That is their last timeout of the game. Dark still has one, which I expect they will use if they regain control of the ball. Some confusion here on the timeouts. Teams are allowed one full timeout and one 30-second timeout. White already used their full timeout, and they are taking another full timeout. Kearns coach asking for play to resume. And it finally does. A little technical issue there with the referees and the rules. White should not have been allowed to huddle up on a 30-second timeout. All you're allowed to do is advance the ball and set up. But as it was a referee error, it will not be corrected. White will spread it out, control the ball. Goalie puts the ball in play. Dark is going to press the goalie here to try to get the ball out of their hands. It's a bold move, but it's one they have to take. Ashley will stay down there. 6 White in control. Passing it to a wide open center who looks for the shot, loses the ball, gets fouled instead. 4 White with the ball. Up top to number 5. Again putting it in center. And this time finishing with the backhand is Neve Courtney. Dark with the ball. They're going to have to take some quick shots. Camille holding the ball for way too long. Passes it to Jacqueline. 13 seconds left of the game. Gets the foul. She needs a shot. Puts it into center. Kicks it out to Camilla Hatch, who will take the shot and miss off the bar, and that will be the game. Ashley chasing out, and White will hold the ball, take the last shot, and that is the game. Great efforts from both teams. A lot of back and forth play there. White in control early. Kearns with a great effort, taking control for those middle quarters. But White finishing the game strong. 13-11, 6-8. A great start for both teams here. That's exactly the kind of game you want to play in. A tight game that really tests your abilities. And welcome back. It's a beautiful night for some water polo. If you're just tuning in, you missed a great game between the local club Kearns Water Polo and traveling in from Southern California 6-8 Water Polo, organized and founded by Tony Azevedo. 6-8 took control early, but Kearns fought back and took the lead, earning the largest lead of the game at 9-5. But 6-8 remained calm, stayed under control, kept playing, and clawed their way back in the game, ultimately winning 13-11. Outstanding play and players on both sides. From 6-8, Molly Glad scoring 5 goals, all from the top, all with power shooting. On Kearns' side, Camilla Hatch scoring 5 goals herself, earning penalties, earning exclusions, stealing the ball. She was really a force on both ends of the pool. Unfortunately for Camilla, it's a team game, and White ended up with the win. In this next game, we have in the Whitecaps Seaside Water Polo playing against San Fernando Valley in the Dark Caps. Seaside with about twice as many players and then some. We'll see if that helps them later in the game with subbing. Water polo is a tiring game, and the more you can sub, the more fresh you'll be when you're in. San Fernando will not have that advantage tonight, and we'll see if it affects them later in the game. Referees calling 2 minutes, so the players are coming over to the corners. Before each game, each player has to be checked against a roster just to make sure that there's no tomfoolery going on and making sure that we have the correct players and the correct caps on the correct teams. We're broadcasting out of Kearns, Utah. It's November 5th, but it was a warm day today, and it's going to be another warm day tomorrow. Yes, I am talking about the weather because the game hasn't started yet. To my right, I have Jessica Fulmer and Nicole Van Leeuwen, the crack table crew here tonight. Jessica Fulmer working the clock, and Nicole Van Leeuwen taking stats. In the case of a discrepancy, it is the stat keeper who matters most. Regardless of what the scoreboard shows, the stats are the official record of the game. And they've been just great tonight.
Good luck to both teams. I'm serious about so.
Both coaches giving their team some last-minute instruction here. And we are just about ready to start. For those of you just turning in, Utah is the only state in the country right now who is actually playing water polo, which is why all these California teams traveled all the way to us. And we're grateful for it. It's nice to have some great teams here to play some great water polo. Our local teams just finished up their fall league. But here we have 2 California teams. Neither of them will have played in any official games in a while, though I'm sure they've been practicing over these past few months. We'll see if they have any rust on them they need to shake off in the first quarter. Referees whistling for the swimmers to head out there, and we're going to start. 7 players from each side, including the goalie, will take the field. Their fastest will be closest to the table, which is where I'm sitting. That's where the referee will drop the ball. The 2 players will race for it, and the fastest player will earn possession, and their team will get to start with the ball. Both teams lining up, referee instructing them to put their heads on the ropes. Raising his hand, there's the whistle, and we're going. We've got number 11 on the dark team and number 10 on the white team with the easy win there. So White will take control of the ball, and they'll have the first possession. That was Fiona Flanagan with the win there on the sprint. Number 15, Mia Barr, advancing the ball, passing it off to the left side. to number 3, Natalie Swank, walking it in, back up to 15. Mia Barr attacking, looking, shooting, scoring. Mia Barr with the early goal just 20 seconds in, puts Seaside up 1-0. And we're back. San Fernando Valley with the ball. Looking a lot of movement off the line there. You will sometimes see that. Taking the shot herself and hitting the bar down is number 6, Yareth Ramirez. She had nobody to pass to, so she said, fine, I'll shoot it myself, and she did. And we're back. White quickly looking to attack. Again, with space on the perimeter, number 4 attacking, shooting, and putting it away in the top right corner as both teams just exchanging goals. We've had 3 goals scored in the first minute. And we're back. 3 White with the ball. Good defense by 10, showing her hands to not get a foul call. Back to 6 White in the middle of the pool. She earns the foul. She'll take the ball. She won't shoot it, though. You can off a foul. She's got to pass it because she didn't shoot it right away. And it is an ill-judged pass. Too many defenders in the area. And White takes the ball. White with the 4-on-2 advantage. Let's see if they can capitalize. Deep outlet pass to number 14 as she advances to the cage. She looks to attack. She gets the ball up and hits it off the bar, and it goes out of bounds. Ball back to the Dark team. Golden opportunity there for White as they had a 4-on-2 advantage. You hate to give those away, but they did. And Dark is on the attack. 2 with the ball. Looking. Dark is a little slow getting up the pool. Looking with the ball. Good pressure from number 3, Natalie Swank. 7 looking, but having nobody to pass to. Gives a little hook pass down the line to number 2, Lizbeth Preciado. Looking, taking a shot, and almost going in, but instead missing left. That shot from behind half in her own backcourt. White with the ball now. Goalie has it, advancing to number 2. Hard pressure and a foul in the backcourt. 2 has the ball. She puts it in play by accident, and she passes it to the left. Back up to number 2, advancing the ball. She's going to attack. She's going to fake. And she's going to pass to number 3. Look all the way across to number 4, who could have shot it if she caught it, but she didn't. Passes it back, and the ball nearly and is stolen by number 11, but it's given right back to the White team. Stealing the ball is great. Protecting it is better, as White gave it right back to the Dark team. Couple of quick goals and then a few quick turnovers. Dark with the ball here. They are tired early in the game. And the shot from number 6 White, but good 6 Dark, excuse me. But good defense from number 10 White. That's Fiona Flanagan, as she gets a hand on the shot and it doesn't make it to the cage. Little too much sauce on that pass from the goalie, and 3 Dark. That is Emily Hernandez with the steal. And the exclusion. 4 White being excluded there. She fouled and then continued to play after the ball. In this sport, after you foul, you must back off and give the offense time to play. She did not, and so she's earned herself 20 seconds in the timeout box. Dark team, San Fernando calls a timeout themselves. They'll try to capitalize off this power play. I just had Brad Piercy walk behind me. He's the aquatic manager here at the Kearns Oak Park Fitness Center and longtime head coach of the Kearns water polo program. Earning, and during his tenure, the boys and girls both won multiple championships. The boys won, let's see if I can get my math right here. They won in 2005, and then every year since then until 3 years ago when they lost to Murray in 2017. The girls winning in 2006 and every year since, except for 1 year in 2012, again with Murray stealing a championship from Kearns, that team led by local legend Mackenzie Poli. Mackenzie Poli went and had herself a good career at Cal State Northridge. So that's Brad. He's been around the sport of water polo for a long time, and we're lucky to have him. I played for Brad myself in my younger days. I was on the team during the first of those 4 runs, and then they kept it going. Black taking control of the ball off the timeout. They've set up their offense. When you're man up, instead of setting up with 3 people down low, you put 4 people down low just to get more shooters in front of the cage. 3 white puts it in the post for a tough shot from number 7, who couldn't finish. That was a tough angle to her to shoot from. I don't blame her for missing that shot. That was a tough one. But white has the ball now, and they're looking to advance, and they do so quickly. 7 white puts the ball in the water, picks it back up, passes it across the pool, can't control it, and the goalie ends up with it. That is Hayden Longwell from San Fernando Valley with her 2nd steal of the game. Dark finally on the attack now, passing it to 6, but she's cut off by number 9 white. She passes it up to number 2, Lizbeth Preciado, over to number 7 with the long shot and over the top of the cage. That was number 7, Montserrat Maldonado, with the arm, but a little too much mustard on it, and it goes over the cage. Yes, Brad, mustard. I thought you'd appreciate that old-timey reference. White with the ball on the left side, putting it into the middle, but again, taken away by the goalie. And the goalie could not keep control of it, went off to the side. And White earned themselves a penalty. Number 8, Dark, Lucy Grooms, being just a little too aggressive on that attack and being penalized for it. 14 White swims up to take the penalty shot. That's Callaghan Brown. Referee moving the goalie back into the cage and moving the defenders out of the area. The shooter must have a clear pool in front of her. Some confusion here. Shooter backing up, thinking the referee was telling her to back up. He was not, and she slides back up to the 5. She shoots it and skips it to the left corner. That's 14 Callaghan Brown with her first goal of the game. Seaside's 3rd.
That's Callaghan Brown with the penalty shot skipping to the left corner. Her first goal of the game, Seaside's 3rd, and Seaside leads 3-1.
Well, after a quick start to the game, it cooled off for a few minutes there. Callaghan Brown again putting herself on the board and putting Seaside up 3-1. And this is where things might get messy. Seaside just subbed in a nearly fresh bench playing against a San Fernando team. Okay, we're going to take a break from the live stream, go get some snacks, and we'll see you back here.
So the LaSalle versus Vanguard needs to go away.